this? The message in these two videos is going to change your life. Be right back. Time. You can't press rewind. Time. What's up, y'all? Piece of the puzzle here. Hope this piece gives you peace. Share, like, love, laugh. I get on here and I break down messages to build them up for clarity as a message architect. This is Piece of the Puzzle. Hope this piece gives you peace. This is a way of thinking, a skill that you should build because all the messages we receive, social media, going on the street, people placing the things, body languages. What's the message that I'm really getting? Everything is a message, no matter what it is. So I believe in this time and age that God put on my heart is when all the messages you receive, do you really get the true message? Whether it's a good message or a warning. All right. So today, we're going to look at these two awesome little girls. And can I say little? For size, yes, but for heart and brain and technique, oh my God, they are amazing. And the message you should get out of this is going to be life-changing. All right? So, hold up. Wow. Let's start off by saying these two videos, and I'm gonna play both of them so you can really see what's really going on. And what I get out of these two videos, competence doesn't reveal age, it reveals alignment. Now, I want to show you these two videos. Both links will be in the bio. They both are for TikTok. So enjoy it as you see it. The confidence and competence of them being aligned in what they're into at their age. But the alignment is impressive according to what I can get out of it and hope what you get out of it. So let's watch both videos. First girl, she's serious. Look at her. And I don't have the music on these because I don't want to get my video be blocked for copyright. Look how serious she is. The technique. No adult, not out there watching them. She's out there alone with this huge adult champion horse. Same situation. Let's go to the next one. Look how wild that horse is. The video let me know that's her dad. Aligning that horse. Look how confident she in it. Now, what I want to go back is I want you to see something. Shake that hat off. God done. Boom. She in it. Handling that horse. This is not AI. Look how she in it. This is a grown champion horse. Look at her face. Look at her face. Woo! Now I know what you might be thinking. Surface level of, wow, look at them two little girls. They're so brave. They're so talented. I mean, at their age, right? That's shallow thinking. Yes, give them kudos. I'm not taking that away. But let's dig deeper on what's more impressive behind this message. Now, would you say they're acting grown? If they're doing something at a professional level with the adult champion horse, riding the horses the way they are, do you think they're acting grown? Ooh, okay? No, right? They're not acting grown. They're actually operating inside of a system they was trained. You know what I'm saying? Do not think you're too young or it's too late or it's too soon based upon learning a system and getting it down pat wherever you are. No matter your level of your money, no matter what age you are, no matter where you live, they can do it. You can do it. Let me tell you about the adult horse. Look at this. Look at this. That horse knows who's on its back. Look at it. Horse is controlled. Now, I want you to understand, the horse did not submit to age. Whether that's a grown person or this little girl, the grown horse did not submit. Let me be careful because of her age. That horse is going to perform at its maximum, no matter who on his back, long as they can align with the performance of the horse does not react to the age. It didn't go slow. Nothing's going to stop for you. No, nothing in this life is going to wait for you to say, oh, okay, this is a dog eat dog world. You got to learn how to roll with it. Even the Bible talks about, I'm going to send you out there harmless as doves, but you better be wise as a snake. You better understand this world do not care how poor you are, your skin color. They don't care where you came from. They don't care how smart you are, how dumb you are. It doesn't matter. That horse did not submit to age. It reacted and responded to signals. The girl had to be fully aware of knowing what signals. Long as I know what signals to give this horse. Long as I know what this horse can handle. Signal. They feel that pressure. That horse knows to turn because of the tug, the leaning. You gotta get ready. Take off what's getting in your way. And that thing, watch this. Signal. Turn. That horse is gonna turn to signal. Go, go, go. Signal. I want you to turn. It's about to come again. Look. Signal. Turn. And watch. Signal. Sniggle. Signal. And she pulled that. Nobody said, whoa. She pulled the signal of slow down. She don't have a strength of a grown man. But she know her alignment of what signals to give that she know the horse is going to feel and respond to. The system honors competence, not size, not who you are. Authority don't equal age. Your age don't give you the authority. I remember when I was younger and I used to minister to anybody about the Bible and all that good stuff, whatever case may be. And I remember when I used to talk to this one lady and she said, boy, you got the wisdom of God. You better talk to me. Don't be intimidated by and I was in my 20s. And she's like, don't be intimidated by nobody's age. You have in you knowledge and wisdom that I need. Now you tell me what I need to hear. Ooh. I remember Apostle Paul told Timothy, because Timothy was a young leader. He said, man, do not be moved by your age. So you got to understand, authority doesn't equal age. Authority comes from repetition, doing something over and over again. So repetition kind of stamps authority. Feedback, how something responds to you, let you know who is in control. The way you think this is the first time she responded? As a matter of fact, you don't know how many times this girl might have fallen off the horse. We don't know if this little girl broke a leg, broke an arm. We don't know how scared she was when she first got on that horse. We don't know. Did she start with a little horse? What made her get to the point where she saw this big grown horse? Some of you stand by an adult horse and be like, whoa, that thing might kick me. Do you understand how tall a horse is? And when you fall off from a high place. So the feedback, what feedback is you getting? If you're getting weak feedback, if you're getting delayed feedback, or you getting awesome feedback, that's just what letting you know what you need to work on. They had to learn to ride at this level of alignment. If you're going to give a horse a signal, give it the signal, own it, be there. But sometimes a horse not listening. How many times you think the adult says, sweetie, you gotta do it. If you're gonna control the horse, it has to know you are the rider. Whatever confidence they heard from their parents or someone that was teaching them, they believed it and they moved on it. Age does not have anything. You not being where everybody else is at does not mean anything. It's about you having confidence to move on it. Correction. To get here, they had to listen to correction. See, today you got to be told what to do. Everybody don't want to listen to nobody, and they're the ones that's going to lose. You have to be in a position where someone can correct you. To be in authority, you first have to be under authority. For these two little girls to be in a position of authority over this horse, they had to follow someone that already showed authority over the horse, because they have proven themselves. And it's like, now listen to me. What society is doing is separating children from parents. You ain't got to listen to nobody. The honoring system is missing, and it's the most needed thing today. So you got to know what honor looks like. I know a young lady that I talk to on a constant basis, and she got offended at a professor because how they was treating her. And the professor was only treating her according to what was in her. Meaning, sometimes you're going to get the roughest treatment because the person that's doing that to you, know there's more. I remember going to ministry school, and we all had to kind of give a feedback on a dream we had. And I gave mine, and she was like, yeah, I passed. I did everything they told me to do. She said, but you had this something on you. Take this back and come back when you really know what you're talking about. I don't know how many times you've seen football coaches really drilling on the person. And they say when a coach is ignoring you, that's when you worry. But when a coach is drilling you, that's a good sign. And most of the times we miss out on correction. Like right now. Are you receiving me teaching people how to take a message, break it down, and build it up for clarity so you can learn from something? But most people might think like, I know what I'm doing. Exposure. They're exposed. They got in an arena with a bunch of people. They're looking like, oh my God. If you go back, watch this one dude. One dude in the background. When she shook the hat off, watch how he smiled. Look at that. Look at the dude right there. I want to watch you see this guy. See how he smiled in the background? Him right there. Watch. In the red shirt. Boom. You see what I'm saying? That horse is going. Look at what it's doing. It is about to ride. And you're going to be, when it's time to go, it's time to go. You're going to have spectators. You're going to have people watching you. Whether they're going to celebrate you, laugh at you, or go, ooh, what if they would have fell off? What if they ain't finished? What if the horse started buck wilding? It doesn't matter. At some point, your performance is going to be in front of people. It's what you do behind doors. Whatever you do out in the streets is what you get at home. Remember that? So whatever you do behind doors, how much you pray, how much you read, what books you read, who you hang around, what you do with your time, it's going to show in front of people. Look at her face. That girl ain't hesitate. Confidence is familiar with pressure. She's familiar with this. This ain't her first time. She's familiar with this. And because I'm familiar, I know what I need to do. Confidence is familiar with this pressure. I've been on this big boy before. This might not be her first time. Look at that little boy in the back. Look at his mouth wide open. It's amazing. A little boy that's probably hit her same age. He's looking at her. Oh, she must got superpowers. She's amazing. Oh my, or he could be like, man, I can do that too. This little boy in the background and her look like they're the same age. One's actually doing it and the other one's just watching. Which one are you? Confidence. If you put that same boy on that boy will get hurt, break your neck, hospitalized. But when confidence meets pressure, it's familiar. Don't hesitate. When you in it, you in it. Pull the trigger. Go. Look how she removed the hat. That hat gotta go. She getting ready. I don't care. The hat makes you look like a cowgirl and make you look I ain't got time to look like something. I gotta be it. Ooh, I don't got time to look like something. The Bible says people have the form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. You know what that means? Dudes, you can wear all this good cologne all you want to make a girl feel like, ooh, he smells like a good dude, but are you one? Women, you can act all day long trying to look like a woman that's for a man, but underneath, are you? You can look like, I want to run a business. I want to do this. I don't work for nobody. But yeah, you can act like outdoor all day long. You can sit here and complain about your job. You can act like you're better than your job, but are you? You got to understand, it's one thing to look like something, and it's one thing to be it. She does not only look like a cowgirl riding a grown championship horse, she is one. What if you keep the hat on? Not only she look like one, she is one because she still has to perform. It's what you do. Your actions is the proof of your pursuit. You know how I know you really want something? Because for them to get here, they had to pursue it. They had to be wanting it. They had to practice. They had to say, I want this. And taking that hat off or keeping the hat on, either one, I have to be what I'm supposed to be to do what I'm supposed to do. Are you what God called you? Or are you trying to look like what God called you? Precision. When they staring at thing, this letting you know this environment is not new. Some of you don't want to go after that management position. Some of you didn't want to start that job. Some of you didn't want to invest. Some of you are used to renting an apartment because you don't want a home, the pressure of a home. But when you are used to having a home, you understand certain things, and that will prepare you to be a landlord. Because I already was a lord over my land. Now I can be a lord over another land. This is when you are familiar with the environment. They're not new. She's there. Look at the leaning on her. Look at the technique. You see the arm? That girl saying this ain't new. But as you get too familiar with it, And when it's time to do it, oh, this ain't new. I've been here before. Oh, I've been here before. I've been under this pressure before. The risk is understood. No matter if she got on this the first time or the 100th time, the risk is still the same. She understands the risk. She understands the risk more than ever because she understands a horse. And the teacher might say, if you don't do this, and the horse get confused, if you do that, it's gonna knock you off, you're gonna get hurt. If the horse, whatever, same risk. Nothing changed about the risk. This same girl is under the same risk factors. And her knowing the risk factors, she had to trust the process. Whatever she had to go through to become this, she had to trust the process to become it, or she would never be in a position to have that form. Look at that girl form. God dog. And right, I purposely wanted a white girl and a black girl because I want everyone to see the same message. Muscle memory, nervous system, same thing. This girl's brain and her body's not even done developing yet. But look what she is able to do. You still think I'm talking about the girl? I'm talking to you. The system doesn't respect titles. She's not a mom yet. She's not a wife yet. She ain't got no boyfriend. Obviously ain't got no kids. This girl ain't give her a period yet. The system don't care about your age or what you don't have. The system responds to inputs. Systems run this world. Laws run this world. God set it up that way. You want more? You give. They don't give to want more. You give because you want to be a giver. But the system of reaping works. The law of Genesis. Be the first to impact. It will last the longest and remain more longer, whether it's good or bad. That's why your first experience with life, whether it was a guy or your dad, whether it's with your mom or whether a girlfriend and you ain't had no mother, whether you adopted, whatever things lasted, and you can let your body relearn the system. It doesn't matter how loud she was. Don't look loud to me. Hey, come on, horsey, you stupid horse. Nope. Watch this. I don't see her yelling at the horse. I don't see her getting mad at the horse. Look at her. She ain't saying nothing. She understands what the horse needs. This horse needs a signal. There go the signal. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Long as she's on that thing, got a pink saddle, made to her size, long everything's strapped in. Did somebody help her get on that horse? Most likely. But look at this daggone girl. That girl is, look at that. That hat came off. She can't worry about that hat. Where my hat at? It don't matter about the hat. I got a purpose. Oh, man. The message. Did you get it? You receive it? Because this girl got a bunch of messages to be where she need to be. What type of messages are you getting to stay where you at? What would you need to reframe your world to be so you can start getting proper messages? Maybe you need to subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff to retrain your brain. What messages are you getting? Not emotional? Girl ain't emotional. She's there looking to her dad. She's looking at her dad. She's looking at her dad. Go. That dad ain't running along. Hold on, baby. I'm going to ride with you. Hold on, baby. I'm going to ride with you. Oh, no. That girl's by herself. That dad is somewhere else standing like this, looking at her daughter, his daughter perform. You know what I'm saying? And when she was ready to, look at that face, that mean face. And that dad was right there. Right there. He ain't stopped the horse. She did. I want you to see her, how he kissed her at the end. I want you to see. Hold on. Look at that. That's daddy right there. Who's your teacher? I'm not even talking about humans. Man, I hope this is God in you. I hope God is telling you how to ride life, how to do. He's training you on doing what you need to do. He's love, and he's teaching you how to be like him. As I am in heaven, so are you on the earth. The way you think this man been riding the horse, this man done taught his daughter, look at his position. He's confident. He been training her. He know he did, and she's ready. Performing for everybody. God he's for you, not against you. He has a plan for you, not to harm you, but for you to succeed. Look how she had to trust the process. Yeah, this horse and her weight have to be different. I'm sure the person that's heavier than her had to respond differently because of weight distribution. She's lighter. So there might be little things she got to do because she's not like an adult. The timing. When it's time for her to go, shake that hat off. Timing. When she get to a certain turn, the timing she got to get, because she have to win. I'm sure that she's not the only child that's probably performing out there. But the thing is, she's competing. That means she got to do this in a certain amount of time. That means she got to know how to hit that corner. Look at her leaning on that thing. Look at all that dirt in the air. And what does it boil down to? The same with marriage, leadership, business, parenting, faith. Do you live at a level of learning and pursuing to get here? And it's not about how long it takes you. Israel spent 40 years to get to the promised land, and it was a 4-day journey. How long is it going to take you to learn? You are wonderfully made. What is man that God is mindful of him? The Son of Man that he visited him. You are somebody. Who else? Jesus Christ went and died on the cross for you. God wouldn't think you was worth saving because he loves you. Do you love him back? Do you love yourself back? Do you love your kids? Do you love your spouse? Do you love the people you are leading in your business? Do you love people that's under you at management? Do you love them? Do you love what you do? Do you perform at the level despite who you are, where you came from? And at this time, when you see this message, if you're dealing with pornography dependency, I got a link in my bio. Hit it up so you can learn how to get out of that teacher that been teaching you the wrong way to live and start living the right way. Maybe your kid's dealing with it and you can learn something. Maybe you got a spouse that's dealing with it and maybe you can learn something. Take the course in my bio to get away from porn. But ultimately, follow me. Follow this. Follow Christ. Final word. Most people are not failing because they're incapable. They're failing because they're skipping training. Being an unpaid intern used to be an opportunity. Now, I ain't doing that for free. Used to be an amazing opportunity to have a mentor. I ain't listening to nobody. You got parents, you still don't listen to them. Young people, pastors, are you really listening to your pastor? God, training. Life requires learning. Don't skip it. If a child can command a championship horse through alignment and training, what system are you trying to lead without first submitting? This has been the Message Architect, and this has been Piece to the Puzzle. And I hope this piece gave you peace. Time.